and welcome to the channel. It's the traveling comic here, so called because I travel the world on luxury cruise ships. I'm a guest entertainer, a comedian. Today finds me on Cunard's Queen Mary2, yes, the last ocean liner in the world. I'm currently on a transatlantic voyage traveling from Boston to Southampton. And what this video is going to be is taking you and showing you some little things that are unique to this ship. If you're wanting a full walkthrough of the Queen Mary2, there are other people that have already done that. But if you want me to do a walkthrough of the Queen Mary2, comment below, let me know, and I'll be back on here in February next year and I'll do that for you. But as I said, I want to look at some little things that are specific to this ship. There are at least 4, I think, that I want to show you. 3, maybe 4. And we'll start on the outside deck. Obviously, the lights are on in the cabin. It's night time, so we'll do that tomorrow. So when I see you again, I'll be out on the open deck to introduce you to 2 things that are on the open decks that are unique to this particular ship. If that's something you think you'd like to watch, well, keep watching. I'm currently at the back of the ship on deck 7, which is the promenade deck. It's a little windy. It's not that cold here because I'm in the sunshine. And if this DJI-2 mic is doing its job, it's cutting out all the wind noise that's here. So at this stage, right out that way, well, that's America. And right forward, that's England, UK, Boston, Southampton. Now, it's not at the back of the ship that I want to be, so I'm going to walk now to the front of the ship to show you the first thing that's peculiar to this particular ship. So let's go forward. So we're at the very front of the ship now. And what I'm going to show you now, you may think is, on first glance, some sort of artistic sculpture. But in actual fact, it's referred affectionately as the Commodore's cufflinks. And what it is because this ship spends so much of its time in the middle of the Atlantic, obviously crossing backwards and forwards, if something were to happen to the propulsion systems, the propellers, it would be a big difficulty because we'd be miles away from anywhere. So what they have is spare parts on the front of the ship. And I'll take you out now and show you the Commodore's cufflinks. I will take my cap off because it's very breezy out there. And honestly, I don't want to lose it. Something unique. Only on the Queen Mary2 do these things exist. And now that I tell you what they are, you can get an idea. Yeah, part of the propellers. So if a propeller gets damaged or part of it gets broken, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spare ones. And there, I can't get any further, but there you go. You're now at the bow of the Queen Mary2. Let's get to the next place that I want to show you. And of course, I don't want this video to be very, very long, so I'm going to make sure that when I am, from here on in, when I am showing you the things I'm talking about, it's brief. And I'll swing this around because this will let you see up to the bridge. Okay, let's go. Now, I've now come up to deck 12, and as you can see, it's breezy, and I don't fancy losing my cap, and I've very little hair to lose, so, well, we'll do without a cap. I happened to mention on another video, you know, my hair for what I've left of it. Maybe I'll get something done, huh? Somebody wanted to know, am I getting anything done to my hair? Well, who knows? Keep watching these videos. I'll be open and honest if I am. But I've come up here to this particular deck, deck 12, because on the Queen Mary 2, there are kennels. Yes, dear dog lovers, you can bring your ship on you can bring your dog on the Queen Mary 2. Now, it won't be able to stay in your stateroom, your cabin, your suite, whatever. It will be here up in the kennels. But you're able to come up every day and talk and pet and chat to your dog. That's all very well, and that's lovely. But there's a very, very special thing here that I'm going to show you. And that is because this ship spends most of its time plowing through the Atlantic Ocean from the UK to America, America to the UK, the UK to America, America to the UK. Now, it does other voyages, but that's a load of it. You're going to have American dogs on board, and you're going to have British dogs on board. And I'm saying British include United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland. Okay, you know what I'm with. So, if I have a dog at home and I take it out to do its wee-wees, well, it recognises a lamppost and it'll lift its leg at a lamppost. If I'm American and I live in America and I take my dog out to do its wee-wees, it sees the fire hydrant and it recognises the fire hydrant and it lifts its legs and do its wee-wee. So what do we do here on a ship like this? I'm going to string this around and show you a little foible that's only on the Queen Mary 2. Not only kennels, but watch. So your little dog has to come out and do its business. It'll pick either the fire hydrant or the lamppost. Oh, isn't it fabulous? I told you, I'm going to show you things on this ship that's on nothing else. Now, the next little foible that I want to show you, it's probably the smallest thing in the whole, it's probably the smallest thing. You're okay. This is live, you see. People saw me filming and stuff. But this is probably the smallest little unique thing that is found on this ship. I'm halfway between the reception desk and the Britannia restaurant. And on the walls there are four, no, keep going, keep going. There are four huge pieces of art installations. I don't know what they're made out of, maybe copper. Let's see, I'll read and find out. No, they're just, that's North America. I'm learning this, hold on 1 minute. South America, and we'll see the others when I go there. But I don't know if the artist was told to do this or whether he or she just did it for fun. But on this one, there is a little Homer Simpson. Now, I know many people have walked past this and will never have seen it, simply because it's just there. He's sitting on a chair. Now, I'm going to bring you over and show you it. But it's unique to this ship, and I absolutely love it. Number 3, Homer Simpson. I'll show it you now. So there's the 4, I don't know what they're called. Are they called reliefs? 4 art things. Okay, you're not interested in that. You're saying, William, show us Homer. Okay, let's zoom into Homer. Can you see him yet? Can you see him yet? Can you see him yet? Can you see him? Can you see him? There he is. Now I'm going to walk right away back and you'll see how small he really is. So you can understand why there's people have never seen Homer. Love it. Now the other two pieces, because I told you that I would tell you, have North and South America. This one here is Africa. And this one here is Europe. But I love Homer Simpson. Now, we haven't finished. There's another speciality on board, or unique to this ship. And we'll go and look at it. Maybe not today, maybe tomorrow. Well, I just so happened to be walking past it on my way back to my cabin from Homer. And this is number 4. As you can see, it's called Illuminations. This room serves 3 purposes. Number 1, it is where the insight lectures are given during the day. You say, that's not unique. No, it's not. This is also where movies are shown. You say, that's not unique. No, it's not. But this, well, this is something else that happens in here. This is a planetarium. This is the only planetarium at sea. And it's here on the Queen Mary 2. Just one of the other fabulous things that is unique to this ship. Now, we'll go inside and show you what's in there before anything happens. Now, I don't want to talk too loud. As you can see there, it's like a lecture theatre with a screen. Well, then you can see it's a movie theatre. And funny enough, the movie that's on tonight is Twister. And this is the day after the hurricane in America. This is the bit I want to show you. Up here, is the ceiling for the planetarium. You'll see there are red seats here and there are cream seats. The red seats are the planetarium seats in that they recline, and then you're lying looking right up at the planetarium sky, and that's where the whole display is shown. Number 4, the only planetarium at sea, and it's on the Queen Mary 2. Now, unique things on the Queen Mary 2. My 5th and final one is the Queen Mary 2 itself. What makes it unique? Well, this particular ship is not a cruise ship. Right from the very design, when the hull G32 was laid or designed, and I know it was called that because the nightclub in the ship is known as G32, and that's the reason why. But this is an ocean liner. It's the last ocean liner in the world, and all the new ships that come out from all the shipyards, and thankfully there are many new ones coming, which is constant work for me, they're cruise ships. And the thing that makes, how you can differentiate between this and the cruise ships, in the 99.9% of cruise ships, the theatre will be at the front of the ship, and the food, the restaurants will be at the very back of the ship. Now, if a ship is going like that in the sea, the front and the back are the things that's moving the most. But when this was being designed for the comfort of the performers, the audience, and the people in the restaurants, they were dropped right down to deck 2 and 3, but in the middle of the ship, not at the front, not at the back, the middle of the ship, so that when the ship is going like that and like that, this bit receives the least movement. If you've never been on the Queen Mary 2, and I'm not selling cruises for Cunard, you've got to come and experience a crossing, ideally a crossing in the Atlantic, in this fabulous last ocean liner in the world. I hope you've enjoyed this particular video. 5 little things unique to the Queen Mary 2. If you have, you know what to do by now. You hit the thumbs up button, you subscribe, and feel free to comment. As I said right at the very start, this isn't a walkthrough of the Queen Mary 2. If you want that, well, I'll be back on the ship, I think so far maybe 2 or 3 times next year, and I can certainly do that. But thanks for watching, and until we do it all again on some other ship, in some other port, or on a motorbike, have a fabulous day wherever you are.